The challenges in Morecambe, or well, around this area in Morecambe, there's lots of drunk people in public, which can be quite it can be quite scary and uncomfortable for families and younger children.
Yeah.
And people in general. If there's people drunk and leaving bottles or getting drunk and getting arguments in public and stuff, so that can be a bit a bit scary. Sometimes you can go up and tell them that it's making you uncomfortable, it's making your child uncomfortable, and they either take in what you've said and realise what they're doing is wrong, or they can end up start getting mad at you. And then there's people who do drugs in public and stuff like that, which isn't the best. My granny has an alley next door to our house, and there's lots of people who do drugs and get drunk in there, so there's police around my granny's street a lot, and I go to my granny's house a lot. You don't want children growing up thinking people getting drunk in public or doing drugs in public are normal, because it's not. It's quite bad.
There's also people who break into shops, homes, and maybe people who rob, because it's kind of scary to think about it. My mom witnessed some people break into Vision Express, and she told me it was not something good and it was scary, and it didn't feel normal, It feels like some people are the police and things like that aren't doing a big thing about it, they aren't paying much attention to it.
I've also got homeless people, because normally they stick around where there's a lot of people, where there's a concentrated amount of people around, so then they beg for money and then they get the money, but then I don't really know what they do with it. So they could become worse with it, or they could get better with it. So, and also they're normally near bars as well. So if they spent the money there, then it would be getting worse for them. I wouldn't know what to do.
It would be better if we had a better environment and there would be more educated people. So about people who do drugs and they get drunk and they kind of just stay outside, and there would be more action from the police as well, and better protection for children.
Maybe more people that are aware of pollution and that actually did something, picking up litter. It will make it cleaner.
I feel there's too many pubs and stuff instead of leisure centres or public clubs that people could join. So there could be more football clubs instead of bars, or you could do a community book club instead of having pubs, and you could turn derelict buildings into stuff. Instead of getting rid of buildings, you could get buildings, make them nicer, and let families have somewhere to go with their kids instead of having to, and more parks instead of having to stay inside. You could do big indoor play parks, big places where you got big slide or a mixture of everything, or somewhere where all the family could go instead of focusing on older ages or younger ages.
Maybe if they made flats cheaper, or if that's too much, maybe make less flats, more proper houses. People in flats, normally they're cramped and there's not much space. If you want a big flat, they normally cost a lot of money, like the Broadway. That's really expensive. More homeless shelters. I don't know if there's one around Morecambe, or if there is, I've probably not seen it. But if there was, then I think it would be a much better place.
It'd be good if there was places around Morecambe where people could go in and be considerate of what's around them and stuff like that. Maybe some a place where couples could work out things.
Maybe if there was a roller coaster, then maybe more people would come to Morecambe. I know Morecambe, there used to be a lot of people here. It used to be a tourist spot. But it's still a tourist spot, but not as much. If there was a roller coaster, maybe more people would come.